The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
You beat the man! You gotta beat the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the World Heavyweight Champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now.
This is the show that I'm afraid of every year because there's so much to be said about an event like WrestleMania, and especially this year with how much we saw from Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar to The Undertaker and Shane McMahon to even Roman Reigns and Triple H, which left me really impressed for a match that was criticized so much. Stephanie getting involved and getting speared by Roman Reigns, leading to Reigns winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, saying he's going to be champion for a very long time. And now in the fallout of WrestleMania, we're looking at Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles, courtesy of Shane McMahon, who actually was given a chance to run Raw in the fallout of his loss to The Undertaker, which I was left speechless by and really at a loss for words because Shane did a great job running Monday Night Raw. The championship match at WrestleMania definitely sets up for something more interesting by Extreme Rules. This year, it's going to be awesome seeing Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles off his victory in the Fatal 4-Way match. What a way for AJ Styles to rebound off of. I was surprised of how AJ Styles lost at WrestleMania and rebounded as effectively as what he did, as big as what he did, by defeating 3 different individuals to become number 1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, including Kevin Owens. Nobody expected that to happen, and I don't think anybody expected Shane McMahon to be given a chance to run Raw the way he did by his father in the fallout of his loss to The Undertaker. Talk about a brutal match we saw at WrestleMania a couple of nights ago. The match was so brutal. It took the Hell in a Cell match to a level I think that we've never seen a Hell in a Cell match taken to before. Maybe not in the way of an Undertaker Mick Foley Hell in a Cell Classic from '98, but it was really brutal and took a Hell in a Cell match that we've seen for the better part of the last 5-6 years to a level we've never seen before. Shane McMahon using bolt cutters to cut the side of the cage down, and The Undertaker and Shane McMahon ending outside the cage. Shane McMahon having balls enough to climb to the top of the cage and jumping off the cage onto The Undertaker, and the way it ended with the brutal tombstone onto the steel steps. I mean, nobody expected this match to be taken to the level that it was taken to, but the McMahons knew going into WrestleMania they had to pull out all the stops. And I think they did that with the match from The Undertaker and Shane McMahon to Triple H and Roman Reigns headlining the event the way they did. And the interesting thing about WrestleMania 32 this year was a lot of people thought that the match between The Undertaker and Shane McMahon was going to be the match that was going to close the show, but it was wrong. It was switched around. It was The Undertaker and Shane McMahon halfway through, and then by the end of the night it was the Roman Reigns Triple H match, which closed the show. So there was more confidence ultimately in Reigns and Triple H to close the show for the championship like a WrestleMania should end than The Undertaker and Shane McMahon. So the analogy of a lot of wrestling fans proved out to be an inaccurate analogy because they thought the main event was going to be The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. I knew this match had a chance of being the main event, and I also knew that the match between The Undertaker and Shane McMahon didn't have enough significance on it, even though it was for control of WWE and Monday Night Raw. It didn't have enough emphasis on it to close the show in the way of, say, an Undertaker-Shawn Michaels match from 2010 at WrestleMania 26, because there was nothing really on the line. The Undertaker's status at WrestleMania was on the line. Shane McMahon running Monday Night Raw and WWE in its entirety was on the line in this match too, and people would choose to look at that as a match with great significance, but I don't think this match was as big as a match between Reigns and Triple H for what we got. The Intercontinental Championship, of course, was one of the matches that was kind of just thrown together for WrestleMania. I was impressed by that one because of the end result of it, because a lot of people thought that Kevin Owens was going to retain the Intercontinental Championship, but I kind of had a thought in the back of my mind. I kept that to myself about how I thought the Intercontinental title was going to change hands because of how they had to change up the complexity of that division. Kevin Owens had been Intercontinental Champion on and off again for a while, so I'm really happy that they're changing it up a little bit now with Zack Ryder as the Intercontinental Champion, saying that a couple of years ago, or about a decade ago rather, he had his picture taken with Razor Ramon as the Intercontinental Champion, and he was so proud to be holding the Intercontinental Championship, and now Razor Ramon was getting his picture taken with him, which I found pretty cool. Zack Ryder winning that match in a way that I think nobody expected him to win it, and I was impressed by that. Also, the incredible efforts by people like The Miz and Dolph Ziggler in that match really stood out to me, but the end result of Zack Ryder winning the Intercontinental Championship title, he's never had the opportunity to hold before. We've seen him as U.S. Champion before, but now he holds both the U.S. and Intercontinental Championships on a really impressive resume, and I'm really proud of Zack Ryder for doing it the way that he did. How about the New Day's entrance at WrestleMania? The New Day's entrance at WrestleMania coming out of the cereal box, I think, was something that really stood out to me, and it said a lot to me about how the popularity of the New Day has literally exploded. I mean, everybody making the choice to be New Day fans, and I spoke about this on Mixler.com a couple of days ago. The fans didn't the fans made the decision really to become fans of the New Day. The New Day didn't do anything really for the fans to get on their side again. The New Day just kind of ended up being fan favorites, and then they started being booked against teams like the League of Nations. They defended the tag team championships in what was an incredible tag team match at the WrestleMania show. I thought it was great how the New Day came out of the cereal box. If not for that, probably the match wouldn't be as great as what it was, but just the popularity of the New Day is to be highlighted in their feud with the League of Nations and the feuds they're going to be having in the fallout of WrestleMania. And again, I give wrestling fans all the credit in the world for making the choice to become fans of the New Day when they didn't have to. They could have stayed turned on the New Day and had their backs turned on the New Day for a bit longer, but it was pretty cool seeing how the fans made that choice to become fans of the New Day when they really didn't have to, and that led to their decisive victory over the League of Nations just a couple of nights ago at WrestleMania. But the entrance from the cereal box, they tip over the cereal box, the cereal spills literally everywhere, and here comes the New Day wearing shields. And a lot of people